Welcome back to Skyrim modding news, and Thyworm bringing you the latest and greatest Skyrim Special Edition mods. If you're interested in modding Skyrim or Fallout 4, consider subscribing. Let's start today with a quest mod, Home Sweet Hell, which brings you back to the cozy place that we used to call Oblivion. This mod is made by aRogueModder, and it takes you on a small adventure for like an hour, which starts automatically after installation of this mod. An old archeologist has discovered a daedric ruin with a powerful book inside. And it's up to you to discover it, while visiting various new locations and encountering some pretty tough enemies along the way. I completed the quest and it is a great mod. Adds a bit of fun, some traveling and mostly a player home that is accessible by reading a book. So it's basically a portable player home from hell. This mod really deserves more endorsements, guys, so go check it out. More adventuring can be found in the mod RetroDaddy's Treasure Hunt by RetroDaddy. I'm not going to spoil too much about this mod, but it is designed for and requires a new playthrough and will help out the new player with some loot at the start of the game. There's an orc around Hornbrew Meadery selling you this book, which holds the locations of all kinds of treasures. RetroDaddy did a fine job here, making the locations not easy to find, and this type of mod is most enjoyed in my opinion with no compass at all. Moving on to the only retexture mod of this week, this is Astral Aspect 4K by Clarence and Miss Valkyrie. These mod authors did not only retexture the standing stones though, but also made them come to life by adding extra moss, carvings and worn stones. It's super detailed and looks awesome. Another small detail that shows the dedication of these people to modding is the fact that the brush signs glow at night when the standing stone is activated. And activating a standing stone with this mod is such a joy to watch. We also have an Overhaul mod, and I really enjoy those things. This time it is the Magic Gameplay Overhaul created by Bard, and it does a ton of stuff. I tried it out for a little bit, and while I did certainly find some inconsistencies, I think you should check this mod out if you're interested in magic in Skyrim, because it offers some interesting concepts. You can find all the changes done on the modding page, so I'll give you a basic overview of what this mod has to offer. And roughly that's 4 things. 1. Slower mana regen, slower casting time and increased mana cost. 2. Spellbooks have been removed. Well, not in my game, but hey. You can buy grimoires now, or books containing multiple spells. I like this concept. 3. There's rituals allowing you to construct reanimated bodies with body parts. I've also seen this in other mods. I think it was Requiem, right? It's fun though. 4. Changes in the perk trees, which seem to have the overall goal to have you invest in magic much more. Perks are now needed to learn spells, but also give added effects and increase damage or healing. Besides, Conjuration lets you summon an awful lot of minions. My main concern with this mod is the balancing. I loaded up a level 48 character, leveled up Destruction, used lightning bolts on enemies, and I was out of mana after casting 3 spells, while having over 500 magicka. I think that needs some tweaking, but still, give it some time and this might be great. So please check it out guys, it could be awesome. We've got more magic for you. This is the Wards Functionality Extended by Scapman Mods. And I'm using a video over here from Tyler Hill, which can also be found on the mod page. It gives an excellent overview, but in short, this is what the mod has to offer. It lets you customize wards magnitude, cost, recharge rate and absorption rate. Wards can block and interact with melee weapons. It adds missing expert and master level wards. Wards protect you now from arrows and bolts. And shouts can break and pass through boards. It's an excellent mod guys. I mean, this completely fixes everything that I don't like about wards. Use it together with improved textures I featured last week and you can finally do a decent playthrough using wards. Some more magic in the form of an ethereal horse is also available these days. This is Conjure Ethereal Rideable Horse, by Tiger X Eyes. This mod adds a stone behind the Whiterun stables, which you can interact with. It offers you a great deal, a Conjure horse for 500 gold. That's great, so we take it. What? Fine, 5000 gold then. Still decent deal, because now you can interact with the horse stone again. Set your settings just like you want them, and then conjure your horse. The Ethereal one is definitely the coolest in my opinion, but should you want a fire horse for example, that is possible as well. After you've all set up, summon your horse and be off. I love that these horses are fast, don't run out of stamina, and they don't die either. You can summon them basically everywhere, they don't get in the way of a fight. It's really all I ever wanted from a horse. More horses of course. This is Epona by Physics Fish, which is a Zelda themed horse. I stopped playing Zelda like 25-ish years ago. Back then there were no horses, but this Epona looks pretty cool. It's a decent mod, and if you're a Zelda fan then by all means get this mod. Or, you know, get it regardless. Give the mod author some love. Maybe an endorsement. Apart from this, the horse has no special attributes as of now. It's just a new horse into the game. It can be found in the Whiterun stables, and you can combine it, of course, with so many other Zelda mods out there to create your own Zelda Skyrim adventure. Because why not? And for now, the horse has a Dark Brotherhood saddle, which is a little weird, but I like the look. Physics Fish might update this in the future. Up next, and I always like to cover these, is a first mod of a new mod author, Bethalex. It's simple but effective, because the mod Unessential Killable Stormcloak Camp Officers, what's in a name, allows you to kill camp officers. I did actually hate it that I couldn't kill Stormcloak camp commanders, because they were essential. This mod makes them unessential, so you can ravage through those filthy Stormcloak camps and absolutely destroy everything and everyone, including prisoners. Yes, we just did that. Great mod man, keep it up. Mods don't need to be complex to be enjoyable, and I had a good time killing Stormcloaks today. This mod adds some nice piece of immersion to the game. This is the Travel to Morrowind by Dr. Sauce 84. Let's read the description. It's a commonly known fact that the Solstheim world space contains a low detail version of Vvardenfell and a chunk of the Morrowind mainland. And with borders disabled, you can actually swim to these areas and walk around, even though there's nothing to do there. I didn't know such a thing existed, to be honest. It's always bothered me that there are two direct pathways from Skyrim to Morrowind, but the game stops you from actually walking down these pathways as there is nothing to see. This is where my mod comes in. Yeah, so this mod author added pathways to travel to Morrowind instead of taking the boat. Now, while I show you what happens when using these pathways, first let me tell you that I was unable to reach the loading door that this mod creates, unless I install the Skyrim Border Disabled mod. After that it works really well. So this mod basically adds a second way to reach Solstheim. But damn does it take long. This clip is fast forwarded severely, but it took me like 10 minutes or so to reach Solstheim. But I guess it's immersive. Nonetheless, I'm sure some people can appreciate this mod. I'll be lazy and take the boat again next time, but don't take this as criticism. I like the idea of the mod, I just don't like walking. It did teach me something new though. This was Thyworm, bringing you the latest modding news and mod reviews. I'm also on Twitter @Thyworm, and right now there's 2 more videos for you to watch. That's it for today guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.